Do you want big arms? Yes, I'm talking to you. Do you want those big, voluptuous, meaty looking sticks on your side? Right? Well, who doesn't? If you don't, you're fucking insane and leave now.
So I'm Josh. I've been working out probably 3 years, 2 years probably consistently. The first year, chop that shit. But I'm gonna just be talking about what I've done to get my arms bigger, some mistakes I made, and everything I've been focusing on to get them bigger.
This is me 3 years ago. This is hard to fucking look at. But you can see literal sticks of noodles. Sticks and noodles, really? Noodle sticks. There we go. I guess that makes literally any less sense. And this is me now. A little bigger, some progress. I look aight. But you know there is some improvement.
So the plan. We're breaking it down in 3 parts, all right? Diet, recovery, and training. First up is diet. You're either gonna be cutting or you're gonna be in a bulk, right? You're gonna be doing one of those 2 things. So if you're a little bigger, it is perfectly fine to cut, right? Your arms will still grow, as you saw. That's what I did, right? It's gonna work. But if you're a little smaller, you're gonna wanna bulk in a lean bulk. So for example, you're gonna wanna have like, let's say my maintenance calories. So what I do for what my body eats to stay the same weight, not go under or above. I'm gonna stay the same weight, right? Let's say it's 2,500. If you're gonna lean bulk, I would start at 2,700, only 200 calories more, right? You're gonna only want to gain 0.5 pounds or 1 pound a week. Literally 0.5 is preferable, but if you gain a pound a week, that's okay, right? Just that much calories will do that. And that will minimize fat gain while maximizing muscle gain, right? If you gain any more than that, you're just gonna put too much fat on. You know what I'm saying? So that's diet, right? You're either gonna be doing one of those. So next up, we're gonna talk about sleep. Not training yet. Not yet. It's fun, but we're not there yet, right? You wanna make sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours a night. Yeah, don't stay up playing video games. I've done it too, but sleep literally is the best recovery tool. Maybe it's overrated, but best recovery tool to make sure you're making and building muscle. We now have our diet in check. We have our sleep/recovery in check, right? And now, fun stuff, we're talking about training. So I recommend doing a 5-day split. This is what I'm doing. And anyone can do it. You don't have to do 3 days if you're a beginner. You can do whatever you want. But just know that's what I recommend, and you're still gonna make fantastic gains doing that. But, so what I do is on Monday I do chest and back, right? Then Tuesday is shoulders and arms. Wednesday legs, rest on Thursday. Friday is upper day. Saturday is legs. Sorry, brain fart. But so we're gonna talk about my arm day and my upper day on Friday. So basically what I do is I do 2 shoulder movements and then 4 arm movements for a total of 6 exercises. What that does, we won't talk about the shoulder ones really, but you only need 4 exercises. Like maybe even that's much in a session. I'll talk about sets and stuff in a second. Like, guys, low volume, high intensity is the move. You're gonna get way stronger, you're gonna feel great, and you're not gonna fatigue. Like, you're gonna recover better outside of the gym, right? And muscle is built outside of the gym. You don't build it working out. You stimulate your muscle in the gym, and then you build it outside of the gym, right? If your diet, sleep, and everything else is good, right? So, what exercises do I recommend? Let's start with triceps. My favorite tricep exercise is a single arm cable extension. It's gonna target the long head of your tricep, and it is literally my favorite exercise. It feels great, you look cool doing it, it's easy to overload. That's basically what it is, right? You wanna pick an exercise that is fun to do and easy to progress on, right? And feels good, doesn't hurt you. But that's what I do for my first tricep movement of the day. Then I go into preacher curl, right? For the tricep, I do 2 sets of 8. And for the preacher curl, I also do 2 sets of 8. These are very close to failure. If I get 8 reps, which is my upper limit, like if I did 9, I'm probably failing. But if I get 8, I move up in weight. I'll explain that at the end of the exercises, right? So 2 sets of 8 for preacher curl. Preacher curl, in my opinion, is the best bicep exercise as well, right? You target your biceps, it feels great, and like, you look like what? Insert that cat meme, right? The next tricep exercise I do, so exercise 3, will be an overhead extension. I'll throw it up on the screen as well. It's amazing. I'll do 3 sets of 8 there. 3 sets of 8 there, and that's right. So your arm, you push down and you can have it above. It just stretches a tricep and gets you in a different little movement pattern. You're gonna cover both bases. It targets different heads. I'm not gonna get into all of that science stuff, right? But you wanna do both. You wanna have an overhead and a arm to your side path, right? Where your humerus is at different angles. Humerus. But yeah, so that's the tricep. I'll do that 3 sets of 8, all pretty close to failure, right? And then last exercise will be a hammer curl for your bicep. It targets your bicep secondarily. It actually targets your brachial radialis. It's a muscle right under your bicep. And dude, people are saying the hammer curl's vaulted. You shouldn't do it because it doesn't directly target the bicep. Bro, I just do 2 sets of preacher curls to failure. My biceps have already been targeted well and good enough, right? The hammer curl targets a little muscle, brachial radialis. Dude, that muscle is gonna push your bicep further up and make you look bigger, right? You're gonna look bigger. You're gonna still hit your bicep. It's fun to do, and you can low-key ego lift that. You can use a heavier weight doing hammer curls like this, and I just do dumbbells, right? So those are the 4 exercises, right? So in total, right, regardless of what sets you do for what exercise, you can do whatever you prefer. You need to be progressive overloading each exercise, right? So let's just take preacher curl. This applies to every exercise. I'm just using preacher curl as an example. If I do 2 sets of 8 with 45 pounds on the first week, and I get those 2 sets of 8, which means the first set I got 8 reps, the second set I got 8 reps, I'm moving up the next session or next week, right? So let's say week 2, I do 50 pounds, and I don't get 2 sets of 8. I get the first set, I get 8 reps, and then the second set, I get 6 reps or 5 reps, right? I'm going to stay at that weight until I get 2 sets of 8, right? And then whenever, it could be another week, you should be moving up pretty fast. If you're a beginner, it slows down, but if you're bulking, you should be moving up pretty much every week. And if I get 2 sets of 8 following another week, I'm gonna move up to 55 pounds and so forth, so on for every exercise. Single arm curls, whatever weight you're doing, the extension, the hammer curl, it doesn't matter. That's what you gotta do, right? Think about it. If someone is 130 pounds and they can only curl the 20-pound dumbbells, right? 3 years later, they're 170 pounds. They've been bulking, recovering good, and all this stuff, and they can curl the 70s each hand. You're gonna be bigger. You literally have more tissue moving more weight. It's as simple as that. That's all you gotta worry about, right? You pick simple exercises that you can overload and are fun to do, and you will make gains. Literally that easy. But yeah, it's not hard. It's not complicated, but it does take effort and time. That's the biggest thing. But yeah, that's what I've been doing to grow my arms. Let me know if you guys want any other video. Chest, back, legs. Fuck legs. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. Any questions, just let me know. I'll probably do some more vlog videos and some of these fun little how-to videos as well. But yeah, I'll catch you later.